Welcome to my channel. I'd love it if you could hit that subscribe button, like and comment. Let me know if you like this video and if you'd like to see more ideas just like this. Today I am creating lollipop and ball ornaments. You can use these on a Christmas tree, you can add it to garland, wreaths, or even in a centerpiece. And it's also a project that you can make all year long, maybe birthday party centerpieces, holiday decor, to celebrate St. Patty's Day, Easter, or summertime fun. You just change out the yarn colors and you've got a whole new look. Now, today I'm using yarn size 7, extra large. You can get it in either a plain yarn or a chenille. I am using chenille here today to do a red and white Candyland stripe. I start out with a styrofoam disc. You can get these at any craft store. These particular discs I got at the Dollar Tree, and they come 2 to a pack, so it's a really good deal. Now I take the yarn, I swirl it around the disc on top of a dab of Gorilla Glue. Using my hot glue gun, I just squiggle, and then I will wrap one color and the next color. Notice that I'm wearing a protector on my finger because I'll tell you what, hot glue burns and you do not want to feel that. Now this is where I use the Gorilla Glue sticks. They're fabulous. My Gorilla Gun, and you have 2 settings there, either low or high. I use the lower setting when I'm working with the styrofoam because if you use the high setting, you'll hear it melting. It'll just melt down that styrofoam. So on the lower setting, you've got a little bit more control. Just continue to wrap and press. You just want it to stick. And it's just so pretty to watch that whole colorful theme come together. Now I'm using the red and white for Christmas, but you could do these for any holiday. Especially if you're doing a kid's birthday party, how fun would these be in your color scheme? So the Gorilla Glue sticks, the Gorilla Gun, and the rubber protectors, I will list the ones that I use in the comments. I have an Amazon store that you can shop at. You don't pay different pricing, but I do get a little bit back for promoting Amazon. I just continue to swirl. Now you're coming to the edge here. So you want to just continue the glue, bring it around, and then you're going to start going right over the edge. Sometimes you'll get those little glue strings, and they can be a pain, but just whisk them away. I'm paying attention here, going around the edge. I want to make sure that I keep my yarn even. The pattern's coming out nice. Now, if you use the size 7 yarn that is not chenille, you'll actually get a smaller swirl. You'll be able to have lots more swirls. The chenille happens to be quite a bit thicker and fuller than the regular, but I kind of liked it. I'm going to be using these discs to decorate a Christmas tree, so I'll be making quite a few of them. And I'm also going to be making the styrofoam ball that you see behind the disc. And it's so fun to make those because after you wrap the yarn, you can always wrap pearls in between the colors, or you can do rhinestones. There's so many fun little ideas that you can wrap in those discs, and also the balls to make them just a little bit more fun and dressier. So you just keep going around that edge. Making sure that it sticks. Of course, everything wants to stick to the yarn, so I just continue to pick it off as I go. And once you do it the first time, it'll get easier and you'll be able to move faster. But just be very careful of the hot glue. It's a nice project to do with children, but I would definitely suggest using an Elmer's glue. It'll stick, but it'll just take a little longer to set. But you could do this project with children and Elmer's glue. They would love it. And sorry, my head's in the way. It's only for a second. Oh, look at the swirls. I love it. It's coming out so cute. All right, so now when you go around the other side, sometimes your yarn gets twisted, which I tried to untwist right here. All right, so we're moving from the side over to the back side of the disc. I think this just took me just about 10 minutes to finish up, or maybe a little bit less. And I know that the styrofoam ball only takes about 5 minutes. So it's a really fun project. I like it. I did some pink and white ones as well. The trending colors for this Christmas 2024 are pinks and teals and, sort of the Candyland colors. But I'm also doing a swag wreath with some of these red and white pieces. Now, obviously, the smaller area that I have to cover, the faster this is going to go. Geez, my head just keeps getting in the way. So sorry about that. Okay, we're coming to the finish line. We're snaking it around. So we are swirling from out to in, which is a little more difficult than when you're swirling it from the inside out. It seems to go a lot faster when you're doing it from the inside out. There we go. Almost done. Getting that yarn out of my way again. Only a couple of more twirls. And we will add the stick. I like using a straw over the stick when I put it into the lollipop holder. So you'll get to see that in just a second. Then right here, I'm just measuring how much left I will need, because all you do at the very end is swirl and tuck it in. There we go. Just swirl it around, tuck it in the center with a little extra glue, and you are done. There we go. Get rid of those little strands of glue. And now we're going to put on the lollipop stick. I take a large skewer and I make a hole between the yarn colors, right between them. And you just put it in as far as you think you'll need. There you go. Just make sure it's a good hole in there so you can get the other skewer in. So now I take a smaller skewer, I put it inside of the straw, and I'll add a little bit of glue on the end. And when the skewer goes up inside the straw, it will glue itself. There we go. It just gives it a little more sturdiness than just trying to use the straw. Then I put glue on the tip of the skewer. That's going inside. Now let's see if I can find where that hole was. There we go. And just push it as far in as you can get it. And there we have it. A lollipop. Looks almost like a peppermint. And there we go. Now, you could do the same thing with a styrofoam ball. Make a matching ornament, starting off in the center, adding the yarn, there we go. This will be a lot faster. And put the glue in a squiggle pattern so we catch both colors as we go around. And there we go. We have started the swirling pattern. And you just continue the same way you did with the lollipop. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video, and I'd love to know if you are actually making some of your own lollipop ornaments. It's definitely a project that you could do for any holiday. I could just picture a children's birthday party with all colors. They'd actually make really cute gifts for the children to take home. Oh, another idea is have the children make their own lollipops to take home. It'll be a fun project at the birthday party. But again, you want to make sure that you're using Elmer's glue when the children are doing their ornaments. It's really quite a quick project when you think about how time consuming it can be to have, making your own ornaments. With the yarn, it's really just so quick and it comes alive so fast. Especially the styrofoam balls, they're just so cute. And we are almost done. I think another one big section and we will finish up. And you can certainly personalize them. Like I said, use some string pearls to wrap around using the hot glue. It takes another second or so. You can use rhinestones. They sell them in long strips at all the craft shops. You can even add little peppermint candy. I think they sell them in little bags. You can even get them probably at the Dollar Tree, but little peppermint candies that you can add here and there just to dress them up. So many fun ideas. I like getting rid of the glue strings, because if you don't, then they end up getting all wrapped up in the yarn. So just make sure you pull those glue strings right out of the way. And here we go, we're finishing up. Snipping at the end. Add a little glue. And we'll just tuck the last tails inside. This is where it comes in handy to have that finger protector, because otherwise that glue can definitely sting. And there you have it. I do hope that you try this project at home. I would love to see your photos. If you want to drop them in the comments, that would be fabulous. And I'd love it if you'd like and follow me and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.